Let us see here. Live. Home. I'm not seeing the new live.
We're live on YouTube and Twitch. Trying to get
Maybe on YouTube.
The computer's not showing YouTube.
Well, YouTube just
Okay. Let me see here.
I think Instagram is.
YouTube.
Instagram might be. I can't seem to get the live.
Well, let me just look it up on Google.
Well, there's that isitdown.com.
Is it down? .com.
Yeah, and then it'll have like a spike if it is. Get off the Wi-Fi, dude. I think our Wi-Fi is being creepy.
I mean, Instagram seems to be fine. Oh no, Instagram is down.
Okay, so yeah.
Instagram is down.
Okay, well, we are recording anyway, and this will end up on the.
With no questions or interface, we're not the.
You didn't do anything?
I didn't get it yesterday.
Oh, Eric.
I know, the worst day possible.
They'll
The
probably
worst day
fix it
possible.
very soon.
We're on
But
YouTube. We're on YouTube.
yeah. Yep. What's up, man? Yep.
Instagram is down.
Instagram's borking. So if anyone asks, we're here. I'll just full screen this because there's no point in.
Yeah.
Let's see. Is it trying to go live, Ross, or no?
I almost had it to go live. It's not
Okay.
Instagram.
Interesting. There's a big echo here. Echo?
Echo.
There is an
Oh.
Is
Good
the phone-
catch.
Are we good?
Yeah, we're good now.
Okay. Thank you for letting us know. Should we throw like a story up real quick?
Well, I mean, if it's
can.
Instagram's down,
I mean, it seems to be refreshing and stuff now. I don't know.
are we able to go live?
I can't access it. I'm gonna keep trying.
Yeah, things are like loading.
I don't know.
I don't either. But
When I can get a sit, I'll let you know.
okay. But what is going on, guys? We are here for the lunchtime live. As you heard us trying to figure out, Instagram servers are borked.
Are down. Unfortunately.
So,
we're nothing without you, as you can see. We're scrambling to figure out what to talk about. Will come to us.
well, what we should talk about is this weekend, if you guys are looking for a place to play, it's Nomad Milsim, right, Ross?
Yep.
And Op Fractured Skull. A few of us from the shop are going to be going up there and playing. Tickets are still available on their website. And it's at, what's the prison called? Crescent Prison.
Crescent Sanitarium.
Sanatorium.
It's a really, really cool prison. I've played there once before, and I had a really good time. So we're going up Saturday to go play, and it should be a lot of fun. So
Indeed.
I am very excited to go play some toy guns. It's been a while.
It has been a while for you.
Mm-hmm.
You played at the field though this weekend. How was that?
Oh, I had a lot of fun at the field. I do still play CQB occasionally. Not as often as I used to. I mean, if you ask Eric or I, we came from CQB indoor.
We grew up with that
Yeah.
ish.
So it was a lot of fun,
Mm-hmm.
and it still is. Man, it's amazing how far we've come from playing indoor CQB. If you guys play just indoor CQB, I don't blame you. It is a blast.
That's all I used to do when I was a kid.
Oh, it's like every weekend.
I wasn't really old enough to go to big events, so that was just all I did every weekend.
The other thing about like CQB in comparison to like your bigger events too is, I feel like how long ago you think? I mean, we're talking like 7 years, 6 years,
Since
probably.
what?
We were playing primarily CQB.
It would have been like,
Like 2015.
it would have been like, for me, it would have been like 2013, 2014.
Mm-hmm.
So almost 10 years it's been.
Yeah. And I feel like the quote unquote bigger games that were even available were like, they were so infrequent
Yeah, that's true.
compared to now.
I didn't really go to a lot of big games for Nat Ops, so I can't really speak for it.
I think my
I missed some that I really wish I would have been able to go to, but
I know.
I did not.
Um,
Bubba, at the prison. We'll take him.
we got it. Don't worry. We'll take care of the prison for you. But my first big Milsim event was a Lion Claws, and it was at Scranton Lace Factory. God,
Dawn?
Yeah, I wish I could have went to that. You guys talk about so
no,
much.
not Red Dawn. It was
What was that?
Red Dawn was like local. That
That's
was Mercer.
Mercer.
Mercer used to have a Red Dawn
that
event.
one. You're right. That was Mercer.
No, it's not.
I had
Red
fun.
Dawn.
I had fun at those events back in the day.
I edited your footage from that game.
Really?
From Red Dawn.
Yeah. Let me pull it up. Let me find it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We'll
Yeah,
just,
you did.
We'll just play old footage for you guys until Instagram's back up.
Um,
But yeah, it's. I mean, we're excited. Also, I don't want to jump the
Oh.
gun on the announcement. It's not really that big of an announcement, but I think we're having our amp night on the 20th. Our internal poll reflects that, so I assume. I don't want to say anything without Opes clarifying, but I do believe Friday the 20th, if you're in the area, we're going to be having our local amp night at the field. We'll all be playing for the most part. So come see us.
Up behind, yeah.
Come hang out.
Red
Oh yeah,
Storm.
just have it just play behind us the whole time.
Yeah, Red Storm East. There it is. Red Storm East was like.
Is that a contour point of view?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We need contours back.
What am I saying?
Red Storm East was like one of the first, or was the first large-scale event that I ever played, and it was so much fun. That AO, I feel like I haven't played Airsoft in like a textile plant or like an abandoned something or another in so long. I mean,
The last one I think we did was probably the Valkyrie game.
yeah,
The last time we were like, that was a blast. That game was so much fun.
those were just like the thing about this could go on a tangent here, but I mean that's what we're here to do. When it comes to like bigger events, when it comes to airsoft guns are quite realistic. The gear, the movement, everything is quite realistic except for the distance an airsoft gun can shoot. So when you're at these larger AOs, like even Guardian Center, Mutzi, Fort Hood in instances, the limitation of the game is the BB gun itself. I mean, that's just the range it can shoot. But when you're in these textile plants like this, where everything is indoors, it's pretty close, but still kind of far away. Like it's not like all corner to corner. You're really using the airsoft guns to their maximum potential. And I think that makes the game so much better because you're relying on the airsoft guns to shoot. And back in this day, the only pyro that really existed was like Thunder Bees. I mean, like maybe
You did smokes.
some smokes,
That's
but
about it, though.
from an explosive standpoint, there wasn't really any. So you were reliant on your movements, your airsoft guns, and your team like communication.
Yeah.
And you played airsoft.
Yeah, pyro was so infrequent. So, like you said, it was like you had to use your toy gun to clear a room. You couldn't rely on a pyro or a grenade to clear it out. Which, I mean, the argument is to be made that in the modern day, it's harder to play airsoft as in because remember that one game we went to? Just grenades would be getting dropped down the staircase. It's like I can't even shoot my gun
Correct.
without getting out.
And that's like a double-edged sword for a lot of people is grenades are a huge advantage when it comes to clearing rooms and taking rooms. But we're here to play a game. We're here to have fun. And I think when you introduce 18 EG67s on someone's belt,
Yeah, it should be limited like everything else is in most games, like mags or ammo restrictions. So, I don't know.
yeah,
But that's
absolutely.
strictly from a player perspective. Obviously, grenades are good for business, but, double-edged sword.
Double-edged sword, absolutely. I mean, we're talking about most even real aspects of
I was going to say, it's all frags. It's a lot of frags.
it is frags. And, I can't exactly knock the fact that they exist, but I would prefer to play a little bit more airsoft than who
Yeah.
can spend the most on pyro and throw the most pyro.
We've always felt that way, though. I buy pyro like everybody else, but,
Yeah, but
some people have some crazy amounts.
some people just love to throw it, man.
Yeah.
And hey, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. So, but overall, come to the Crescent Prison this weekend if you want to come
And
play
come
Airsoft.
to Amp tonight if you're local.
Yes.
Or if you're not, fly in. Drive in. Friday night. Next Friday night.
I guess that is
20th.
next Friday.
I think it's the 20th. So.
Amp nights are a lot of fun. I mean, I played on Saturday and it was very refreshing, and I really enjoyed it.
I'm excited. I'm excited to play.
It was a great group of people. I really, really felt that. I don't know, it was refreshing. When you work in the industry and you're always working around Airsoft, it's nice to.
Yeah, it's tiring.
It's nice to take it back.
It is
a little bit.
tiring, but it is rewarding to have that one good event.
Yeah. Very. Never been to any milsim. Being a broke family man kind of puts a damper on things. This is true. This is very true.
I understand. It's tough. It's expensive. I mean, tickets aren't cheap for a lot of these big games, and to get the appropriate amount of gear for it may be required to. I mean, talking about grenades, you should probably have EarPro now. I mean, EarPro should be a required item by anybody that allows grenades. And if they're not, it's kind of negligent because, I mean, you lose your hearing.
100 decibels.
So yeah, it's like crazy. I mean, especially tag-ins compared to EGs. Tag-ins are so loud.
And if you're in some of those cement buildings that like the bigger AOs have.
Yeah, and you get 9 thrown at you within 10 seconds. You gotta have an EarPro, which is a good set of EarPro isn't cheap.
Yeah.
Then you have to have a helmet to put it on. Well, not technically, but you know, a lot of people do. So it's tough. No, I understand. I understand it's expensive to do. Yeah.
Well, for real world fighting over in Ukraine, in the trench warfare, grenades are a big thing.
Well, hey, until we're doing that,
Where's my drones?
I am only an Airsoft player.
Bring my drones to Airsoft, please.
Airsoft drones, I really do feel that's going to be the next big contingency point.
I want to drop tag-ins from a drone. I want to Airsoft 100%.
I don't even want to leave.
With
I don't even
the
want to leave
drone.
staging.
I don't even want to leave the trailer. Yeah, just the drone.
What are you chronoing? Oh, nothing. I'm dropping EGs all weekend.
I just got a drone.
Yeah.
Imagine the video I'd come out with though out of that.
It would be really cool. I mean, I think it could definitely be an aspect to the game if the drone controller was like admin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Or yeah, because I mean, you have people that fly those drones so low, and you could really hurt somebody. So there has to be some like, if drones do come to Airsoft in like a game perspective, it has to be like Grimner used to have drop like a drone that dropped grenades, and like it was only for admin because like they can't trust people to responsibly fly those things at safe speeds or safe distances off the ground because it could take somebody out. Not take them. I mean, it could probably, but
FAA regulations stop that real quick.
I see an Airsoft. What's a lockable? What's the shoulder mount rocket launcher from like the 70s and 80s? What's it called? No, not the Law.
Panzers?
No, it's a heat-seeking. It's Russian. I don't think it's not the Javelin. It's the one that came before the Javelin. In Metal Gear, it's called the Nikita Khrushchev. It's the N Khrushchev. I forget what. I'm gonna look it up. Somebody would have me if we had more people in the comments, but
That would be pretty wild
is?
if you just like busted out the like shoulder mounted with a tag and blew a drone out of the sky.
That's the other thing is you can't trust airsofters to not shoot at, like if drones are in combat, you can't trust them to not shoot at your $1,000 plus drone.
This is very
so
true.
that's like the other part of it.
I like it from the aspect of there's a lot of games that will incorporate like airstrikes and different administered aspects to the game. And sometimes when an admin just walks over and is like, airstrike, and just
that's the worst. I've
and
never
just-
actually been to a game that has that.
and just tells you,
Mercer used to do that.
Really?
yeah,
It would be like orange smoke means napalm. If someone throws an orange smoke in your area, it means a napalm drop's hitting that area, and you'd be dead. But it'd be cooler if
The
it'd be
Stinger
like,
missile.
You throw orange smoke, and now the drone can hit that area or something.
Oh, the Stinger.
The Stinger, the FIM.
Should have said it was from Black Ops 1, then I would have remembered. But I think, like...
Oh, the Stinger wasn't Black Ops 1.
Yeah, it was the...
I forgot about that.
It was super accurate.
I could remember the Strela, but I couldn't remember the Stinger.
I think from a game enhancement perspective, like Ross is saying, if there was a smoke that represented an area that was now, like, you die, or you can't go into, or it kills the players in that area, if a drone would fly overhead and literally you see, like, orange smoke, like, come down... You'd kind of be like, oh no, and like.
At least that would be a little more realistic.
It'd be a little bit more immersive, and I think that it would, add a little bit to the game.
You know how, like, if you hold a smoke grenade or you sit next to a smoke grenade too much, it's colored. You get like the dye.
Yeah.
And it ruins your clothing.
Mm-hmm.
I was lying there in MSW, and like a black smoke grenade landed right next to me. I was like, not today, and I like scooted away just because. Dude, I mean it ruined one of your shirts, didn't it? Didn't you get like purple on one of your sleeves?
Yeah, my Cry top has eternal purple.
Purpleness. Yeah, I saw that and I was like, I don't want to get black film all over my beautiful Flectarn.
Dropping stuff from drones is a big no-no, and you technically need a license for any drone above 255 grams. Also, need to have a permit to fly above crowds. So.
Yeah, it sounds like it's just like an insurance nightmare for event producer or a permitting nightmare, which is it's probably both.
Yeah, it would be
just
combined.
Easier to not even.
Yeah.
If you're a bunch of private people running around in the middle of nowhere, that's one thing. But then
to be an organized event producer in a place,
it's not worth the trouble.
Yeah, it wouldn't add enough to the game necessarily to justify the amount of hoops you'd have to jump through. And I think that's a very valid point.
Real aircraft.
Yeah, you just get a real private plane.
Real C-130.
Hey, people do it, man. The helicopters.
This is true.
Helicopters. I'm so jealous that Tom and Logan were able to do that. Tom and both Logans.
The RCXD?
I think I've seen a video of an RCXD.
It's like the spring open Claymore.
Oh, that's cool.
He attaches it to the front of a car, and he's got like you can see it all. POV.
Yeah.
He just drives it up the kids and just.
That's pretty cool.
Remember those tanks that like took airsoft babies?
Yeah.
I remember people would use them, and you'd be running or you'd see somebody else. I've done it. And I've seen other people do it where they allowed to use those, and like they'd come around the corner, they would see it, and they would just like give it the boot, just like kick it straight into the wall. Most of the time it was by accident. They would step on it or kick it.
Yeah,
because,
that's true.
I mean, they're so quiet and they really don't do anything. Like
they shoot 12s at like 100 FPS.
Yeah, it's like you don't even feel them or realize it. You have to hear it or see it. Yeah. But like you turn a corner and like that's not where your eye line is. So you're just booking that thing right into the wall.
I always wanted to get one of those airsoft tanks and put like a jack in it.
F2.
Why
don't we?
And a barrel build.
Why don't we?
I don't know. I mean, I think that'd be pretty sick, honestly. Airsoft tanks.
I would also like to see K9 units in Airsoft, but that's not feasible. I don't want to say I've seen K9 units, obviously, but I've seen people's like dogs at Airsoft games.
Yeah. They do sell doggles.
They do, but I would never want to shoot a dog nor get one.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
No, I don't think it's very...
Well, that's like at events whenever you see people shoot at like wildlife that enters the range.
Now,
it's
that's
like...
crazy.
I can't believe it.
No, I think that.
I mean, it's always usually that's in people's rules where like you don't shoot like a deer that you see run through the woods, but sometimes I do see that. I'm like, what the? People need to.
There just needs to be a little bit more respect when it comes to playing the game and, the reason you're even allowed to be there. You know what I mean? And I think that's very important to keep in mind anytime you step onto the field.
All right, here we go.
Hobby Lobby's got the airsoft tanks, dude.
No, this is Hobby Hobby. No, I'm kidding.
Oh. It is Hobby
That's
Hobby.
Hobby.
Oh, sorry everyone, not Hobby Lobby.
Dude, Hobby Lobby is a Christian organization, and it would not promote such death.
From
Just kidding.
airsoft
They do
tanks.
have models in the back of tanks and airplanes.
That's funny.
I want a...
How much are these things? Like $300?
Yeah.
All
you
right.
think you put F2 in this?
Probably.
You could definitely fit an F2.
Yeah. Well, there's
you
definitely
see to fit an F2, a hop up, and just a barrel. And it's
I mean, there's
going.
definitely
A
there
chassis.
has to be a piston, a cylinder, a nozzle. There has to be enough space in there, unless it's using an AEP gearbox.
You might be able to. The Pulsar would probably
Pulsar
fit.
would be good. I could definitely.
You just need to pick one with enough room in the turret.
Well, that, and then I need enough room under the turret for a 13 cubic inch tank.
That's true. You do need the tank.
Mm-hmm. Unless it pulls a trailer around. That'd be pretty crazy. It's got a trailer behind it, and it's got a little
Is it
air
a
hose.
caboose?
Well, don't some tanks pull? They don't.
Yeah.
Well, old, like really early versions of tanks had like the follower wheels to help it like,
Yeah.
it was, like for balance and traction. So like, if you go to like,
I'll put a Phoenix in there. Be a good.
It can be done.
Absolutely.
I got you with the video.
Phoenix HPA engine tank.
I say we do it.
I would love to do it, personally.
Let's see if I can find. This is what you need.
Oh, those things.
They used to have followers whenever they first came out.
Very interesting.
Oh my god, what's that picture? I just saw a picture. I wanted to explore. Say swear. There is a picture of an old Mark V tank from World War I being used in Ukraine.
Wild.
That is, say swear. Yes, but you could do that. Have
All
have
right.
a little. I think that's something we should do. Oh, here it is. Here's kind of what it looked like.
Okay, so
Just make have the tank free float so you can just roll behind it.
be pretty crazy, man. I'm telling you, HPA tank.
Where would the BBs come from?
It's probably a hopper.
Well, yeah, so you have to dump you have to 3D print. Yeah, it'd be a lot of 3D print work.
Oh, it already has a hopper. You would just reuse it. It already has a nozzle.
Yeah, but do you think it's gonna? I guess you're right.
I wouldn't have the RPS at like 30,
Why not?
because then it would need a
Please.
spring.
I mean,
could technically.
Just have it shoot one BB at like 900 FPS.
No, I was gonna say I could technically utilize the way that a 249 drum mag works with the tube,
Mm-hmm.
and then put the AEG. The high cap aspect of it, and it would feed into it.
This is what happens whenever you leave us with no questions. This is where our minds go, HPing the old airsoft tanks.
I would donate a Phoenix for a tank build. I mean, I think it'd be really cool.
We just have to get the tank.
I mean, the tanks aren't too expensive. I mean, we're talking
I know, $500.
no,
or
like 300
or less.
bucks.
Depends what you want. I
Yeah, it
guess.
depends on the tank. I mean,
It needs to be. I think the bigger it is, the
yeah,
better.
like one of these hogs.
The 1/16th Challenger.
1/24th, 1/16th, 1/16th. Yeah, I think the one.
Probably it had to be 1/16th.
Unless they sell some absolute monster, full size.
1/8. You just like ride in it for like one person.
That'd be pretty wild.
I bet they do make that though. to
Oh,
be honest.
absolutely. But at that point, it wouldn't be hard to do, so it's not as cool.
Mm-hmm. How's it looking, Ross? I saw that you're looking it up.
What are you looking up?
But whether Instagram is back or
Still
not.
down.
Instagram's probably gonna just be down.
Well,
I mean, it says
they'll have to
it's
come
up
listen to us
the-
on.
Down right now, but it's not loading anything. So
Are these even airsoft?
It's I typed in. I thought it said airsoft.
I don't think it's happening. They're gel balls.
It says airsoft tanks on the
Oh,
titles.
okay.
I guess we have to look into it. Yeah, they shoot gel balls.
Ew.
Are we gonna have tank night at the field?
Yeah, we'll do
Only
ours.
tanks.
Sorry.
I didn't even hear what you said. No, I'm excited to play at the field though. Also, if you haven't, at the time of this recording, we have a Christmas list submission open on our website. We're doing a little video where we're going to fulfill some people's Christmas wishes. We're going to kind of fulfill some people's Christmas lists, and we will be giving coal to some people as well. All participants, we have like hundreds of submissions at this point, but we're only going to narrow it down to like 15 or 20. But put your list in. The more interesting it is, we might accept it. Check our social media for the next few days. Right now it's December 11th. Maybe December 15th we'll close it, but check our social media, check the list, fill it out. Maybe we'll pick you. Maybe you'll get something good. Maybe you won't. Maybe you'll get utter junk. But it's all for fun and to have a wonderful Merry Christmas.
Sounds like a fun one. Ross, I feel like I'm out of focus.
You are out of focus.
Okay, I still got it.
You know what, dude? I wasn't even looking.
Who, me?
Would love to see a Chieftain or an M60 tanks on a field. I think I would walk around with a tent popping all day.
What?
I assume it's tank terminology. I'm not super up on my tanks like I am other things. But I will take your word for it.
Tanks would be cool.
Just got my MDRX Micron from you guys. My PTS mags aren't feeding with it. What spacers do you get to use to get PTS mags to feed if you use them? So what was the mag that Logan used with that worked well? We've been having some, I don't want to say issues, but we have found in our later testing of this gun that it is pretty picky with mags. Did he say Elite Force mags? I thought he said Elite Force mags.
Elite Force mags fed well. The PCS ones do feed well, but you have to just watch that bolt release in the back.
I think he was saying the EPM, not the EPM ones, just the regular EPMs, are better. And the Elite Force mags, I think that's what he said. Feed famously.
Do you have EPM ones or just standard EPMs? Because that is, I know they're similar, but they're quite different. EPM ones are notorious for having absolutely such strong springs for their large capacity that they sometimes will put a little bit too much pressure on your loading system.
The gun has really bad mid cap syndrome if Wes said, like the spring has way too much tension, and you know, it just the way it is.
So we did find that sometimes if you like 3/4 load your EPM ones, it does help with the feeding. And I think they do just like your typical like you said, like Elite Force.
Yeah, because they're just so low tension.
Mid caps.
They still fit 150 rounds, I think.
Okay, I'm using regular EPM, 150 rounds that are like 2-year-old springs.
It does. I think it just does have some. I think
You
that
shouldn't
gun.
have any issues though.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
So Logan, our customer service guy, is the one who has run that gun the most. And what I would do, just because I think it is okay with normal EPM, so I don't know if maybe you just have like, what would you call that? Like just a one-off, like, yeah, something like that. Like you're just having like a quirk with your gun specifically. But what I would do is shoot us an email to sales@ampedairsoft.com.
And Logan will answer it too.
Yeah, and kind of explain, what's going on, and that way, yeah, bring me Logan. Logan is on the road, but he's still able to check emails. And
He might be on vacation this week.
well, we
he's
can
on a
still
cruise.
ask him. He doesn't.
He's
Happy to help.
Yeah.
But send us that email, and then he can give you all the data that he actually collected with that gun, and then probably, knowing him, be able to walk you through the,
Absolutely.
get you sorted out and on the right path. Because from what I understand, he ran it with EPMs. So
I think he said after he shot it a little more, I think he did say the Elite Force mags were his favorite.
okay.
So I think he'll clarify if you email in, but that's if you have any old Elite Force lying around, you try those.
Just do some black magic and teleport.
I wish I could do black magic. If I could do black magic, I would not use it on Logan, unfortunately.
I bet. I mean,
I would fix your gun for you, but I would not teleport Logan here.
it's fucking. What's the Doctor Strange? Just open the portal. Hey man, I got a question for you, and then he's like, all right, thanks. Just close it.
Drop him over the ocean. I think he's on a cruise.
Just
That's
the
where he
boat
is.
just comes through the
Yeah.
wall.
Yeah. Are we still?
But I would,
struggling?
I would definitely take a look at the spacers too. I mean, just play around with different things. Anytime you do have a platform like that and a mass-produced product from the gun side and the magazine side, there's always different specifications that they fall into to pass a QC. It might be a point something millimeters off, but it passes the quality control check. And sometimes when those two tolerances meet each other, they're just a little bit off. And I mean, maybe it is the mags. Maybe they're too old. Maybe there's not enough spring tension, or maybe there's too much. Maybe try a different brand of BB, mess with those spacers. There's a million different things to try. And definitely try different magazine types, because with any new platform like that, especially a bullpup, you're gonna have a few.
Yeah, it's
Things here and there.
quirky,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately. Alrighty.
Would like to run a high rate of fire or high jewel gun. High jewels are hard to come by because most fields don't allow them. I remember trying to use Ryan's sniper.
Oh yeah.
That L96, it was like almost 4 joules, and it was literally unusable.
Did you see that comment?
Right there.
What was it?
Would like to run high
Oh.
rate of fire or high jewel gun. So, Wes, last week you said you rarely see the PDR in the wild.
Mm-hmm.
Next op you come to for AMS, I'm bringing it just for you, buddy. That would be dope.
Let him shoot it.
That'd be.
He's never shot an airsoft gun before. PDR airsoft gun before.
I have never shot one of those. I really haven't.
I don't know if I have either.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen them, but I don't know if I ever. Maybe I shot one back in the day, if I remember.
I really don't think I've ever even had my hands on one of those.
They're cool. I do like them.
They look awesome, and I think that they are a.
Are you able to go live?
On the phone, the web version is not working. The phone version is. So we're gonna go live on.
2-hour live.
Never mind. Actually, it won't start.
Yeah,
Never mind.
But yeah, I'd love to take a look at that thing. I am not sure what the next AMS.
So what events are you? That's actually a good leeway because I was going to ask you what events are you looking forward to next year? Even if I know there's not a lot of stuff like announced, but what are you looking forward to doing next year?
I mean, I want to do reindeer games on a
I know,
personal
me too.
level.
Yeah, I agree. We should just we should drive down like old times.
Old time's sake. I want to do reindeer games.
Yeah, it'd be fun. Go to the Corvette Museum because I've been wanting to. Every time we pass it in Kentucky, I want to stop. We never have time.
Oh, I think I'm doing Milsom West in April. In West Virginia.
Abkhaz.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure what the group's doing yet.
I want to take a personal trip up to Zulu
go to
for an
Zulu.
open play.
I want to try out some of the CQB fields around.
Yeah.
They're
think-
opening the new MK.
I do want to go to the new
Morgantown.
MK field.
Yeah, we should show up there in force. I mean, a bunch of us could go down.
You go up on their opening weekend. I don't know when they're supposed to.
Dude, it's like
This soon?
like a year.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not for a little while then.
It's like 70,000 square feet.
Damn, it's gonna be a big
That
field.
one. That sounds
It's the second biggest
I need to
airsoft
build,
field in
like-
the United States of America.
What's
Second
the
big.
first Tac City?
One-
Indoor or?
Indoor, yeah,
Yeah.
second biggest CQB field in the United States.
Is the first Tac City?
It's one of those big California
Yeah,
ones,
okay.
but on the East Coast, nothing. I mean, it's just huge.
Yeah.
Well, they were saying so. I'm excited for as you were talking earlier. I'm excited for more MSW games. I'm not sure what the group is doing because usually like the group does like a mountain game and then they do like the direct action game later in the year.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure what everybody's planning. They haven't really talked about it yet, but I'm sure I'll do something sooner than later. But then I know what they were saying at the last MSW is that that Muttsy's going to be supposedly the potential AO for the insurgency.
Oh,
So they'll have insurgency at Mutsy. Hypothetically, I don't want to say anything for sure yet because I know they're still just tossing ideas around. But that should be the insurgency. What are you laughing at? It should be the insurgency. And then hopefully they'll do something like different and big for the actual Force and Force Super Bowl. But
right.
you know, it's all speculation. It's early. What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at the fact that Logan Steiner is on my YouTube in production saying, "Hello, I am Wes."
Hello, I
They
am
said
Wes.
Early January.
Oh, okay.
Early? Oh, this January.
Yeah, like they said, like next month. Yeah.
Holy smokes!
They have photos already of the field.
I don't have
It's
time.
massive,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Oh, it's huge.
It's massive.
It's 70,000 square feet.
Yeah, they're
That
building-
looks actually like a hell of a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
Here's their map. They're doing 3 fields with curtains that can open up into one full field.
Make it one big old field.
Yeah.
That's
All right,
massive.
I'm down. Say less.
That's
Let's
cool.
go.
Yeah. One of the guys who worked at MK. Let me not to.
What are the rules there?
I don't want to get his name wrong.
Do they have,
Standard CQB stuff.
like, do I have to have full face? Like,
Yeah.
like
I'm
full
pretty
face, but like, do I have to wear like something that covers my nose? I haven't played CQB anywhere else other than here
Probably
in
just
years.
sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out what to wear. My G36 is probably chrono. What's their chrono limit at all the other locations?
Probably your typical 350, 365.
I don't have anything that shows that. Well, like 365, I'm good, I think. And then I gotta recron some stuff.
But yeah, I mean that's kind of
Do the AK.
stuff I'd like to do.
I wanna definitely wanna do this.
360 with a .2.
Yeah.
I definitely want to do render games too.
Yeah.
This upcoming year. That's like my favorite. That is my favorite game. I'm like sad that I had to miss it this year, but.
They do not require a lower if you're over the age of 18.
All right, so I could discretion obviously because I cover my teeth.
Yeah, yeah.
What's the FPS?
360 with a 2.
Oh, okay, cool. I gotta figure out what that G36 shoots at.
Yeah, so
It's definitely. I think it's legal.
No engagement distance.
thank God.
Oh yeah. I'm so hardwired in. I think I would accidentally break that rule constantly.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't even think like. I'd just be apologizing a lot.
Which one?
No, if there was a bang bang rule,
Yeah.
I would come around the corner and point blank somebody, and then I'd be like, I'd be apologizing nonstop. Yeah, that's good. No, I think modern airsoft field should not have a bang bang rule.
No,
Yes,
yeah,
yeah.
I agree. CQB,
Or at least
sort of.
offer an option that's not that.
you pay to get
If you're gonna
shot.
do-
Yeah, I mean, I just think especially with our field, like, could you imagine every single kill would be bang bang?
Yeah, there'd be no engagement. It's not.
Have you gotten your FAMAS yet, Wes? No, but I have.
What the?
I have been talking to Ant,
Oh,
and
really?
the Cybergun FAMAS seems to be the better route when it comes to actually building the internals of a FAMAS.
Let's take a look. Cybergun,
They're on
famous.
eVic. They're not super expensive. I think they're like $180, if I'm correct.
I think it's on Amazon too.
I mean, I'm not buying. I don't want to buy it from Amazon. It's more expensive on Amazon.
Probably. Look at that part.
It's off the eVic store, the eVic Amazon store.
Well, then I'll just buy it direct from eVic. But anyway, yeah, I'm looking into it. I mean, it's not really high on the priority list. I mean, it's definitely a really cool
It is
gun.
sold out.
No way.
I almost bought it.
I think you're looking at the wrong one. There's multiple. Yeah, go up. Go up. There's option sets. The F1. And it should be in stock. Yeah, how much is that one? Yeah, $215. But yeah, I mean the FAMAS is really cool. I definitely like it. It's just not like high on the priority list at the end of the day. Super neat.
Do they make mags still?
Yeah, they do. The mid caps are out of stock. Those are going to be hard to find. But the cool thing about the FAMAS is literally it's a Stenag mag where the notch is on the front instead of the side. So all I have to do is Dremel a notch into the front of any M4 mag and it'll go into the FAMAS. If my knowledge doesn't...
Fail you?
Yeah, because years ago when I was looking into the FAMASs, that was what people used to do. Because I don't think there were mid-cap magazines for them when they first came out.
Unbelievable.
Especially the Cybergun version. Because the Cybergun version, you always saw it like Dick's or like a Dunham's sporting goods
The
store.
first comment on the FAMAS on eVic is, Jesus loves you and is coming back soon.
Oh, okay. Very good to know.
How nice.
But yeah, the FAMAS is definitely on the to-do list. I think it'd be a cool gun to have. And Ant's gonna either do it for me or I'm gonna ask him a bunch of questions and do it myself.
I can't think of any airsoft guns that I want, to be honest. I don't even know anymore.
Eric has transcended to peak toy gun usage.
I don't even know what. Well, I mean, it's like, yeah, there's things I want, but like, I don't know.
I think the next big purchase for airsoft and not airsoft would be a thermal, a clip-on, like a Cody. I think that's the last thing that
They're
I would...
expensive.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's why it's the...
The last thing.
Yeah. Thermals are awesome. I mean, we've seen them be very, very effective, and if you've ever used a thermal, you know that they're literally like cheating, and I think that...
So Wes wants to cheat. You heard it here first.
Yep, I want to cheat.
He's a cheater.
I want to
Well,
cheat.
he's got the heartbeat there.
Oh, yeah, he does have the
I have a
heartbeat
heartbeat
sensor.
So,
That's cheating.
sorry, gang.
Stop my heart. To train myself to stop my heart temporarily.
We were talking at the field that I did see a guy on Reddit use a Raspberry Pi and put a very small screen onto a 3D printed heartbeat sensor.
Did you use that gun this weekend?
No,
Oh.
I didn't end up needing to.
You got it with you though.
Yeah, just in case I needed something that I could turn down.
Mm.
But he put a Raspberry Pi into a 3D printed heartbeat sensor on the side of his gun, and the animation played, like from the game.
They make the sound.
I would hope so. I would really hope so.
Beep, beep.
But what somebody said there was like, what's that app that people use it's ATAX. Imagine if you had a Raspberry Pi that you opened your heartbeat sensor and it was running ATAX on the side of your gun.
Big brain hours.
Huge brain. Maximum brain. And I think that would be absolutely really cool to see. But no, I did not get a chance to use my silly MW2 M4.
To build the MW2 kit. And then finally you could be another Ghost cosplay.
I'm not doing Ghost. I'm good.
Do
Soap.
No, don't do a named character. Just do like a
just like an operator.
Yeah.
Dude, did you know? I learned this. I had no idea. Did you know the guy who voiced the original MW2 Soap was Owen Hunt from Grey's Anatomy?
No, I'm not even sure who that. I don't even know that. I can't even put a face to the name.
Oh, really?
No,
I can't. I'm a big Grey's Anatomy enjoyer, so I do know that.
Big
Logan
soap
Steiner
opera.
showed me.
Big soap opera guy.
Dude, it's crazy.
You should watch Days of Our Lives next.
I don't know what that is.
It's another soap opera.
Oh. I'm pretty tied up.
That one's pretty. No, you'd hate it. It's
I'm good.
like it's bad.
I do like Grey's Anatomy a lot.
Do you know Reznov was voiced by Gary Oldman, he's the one that played Commissioner Gordon in the Dark Knight trilogy and like, a bunch of other movies. Winston Churchill and
That's cool.
Darkest Hour. Yeah.
I love voice acting. I think it's very, very cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. I agree.
But yeah, I did not know that, so I definitely have to work on that. I need to get the Galil, like, good.
I love how you just like, screw it. Every gun I own is gonna be some niche, weird thing.
I like to challenge myself with building airsoft guns. I don't want to be bored. Like, I have to hand it to our techs here that have to endlessly put jacks into version 2 gearboxes because.
Oh yeah, I don't even like to ask them because they're so busy.
Well, it's not even the busy aspect because if you.
Yeah, screw them. I mean.
No.
Okay.
I'm saying being busy is one thing, but being busy with unique projects, I feel like
it's hard for them.
Is a little bit more fun. But when it is just rinse and repeat of the same thing, that is a huge mental like.
Yeah, they have no time for R&D. They don't have time to troubleshoot something niche.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like.
So that's why I keep building weird guns.
Yeah, I hear you.
Because.
We've reached the point of airsoft where it's more fun to have and own weird things.
I like guns that don't shoot that good. Like I love shooting, like very, very good shooting airsoft guns, but I also like guns that you have to kind of maneuver to make them usable. I don't know, it's very strange. I had more fun with a stock TM L96 that shot 0.6 joules at the dinosaur game than like many other airsoft.
Do you still have that?
Yep. I sure do. It will very slowly sling a 2.5.
That's good.
But you can hit a quarter like 3 times in a row.
Is it a VSR? Is it something?
No, so the Tokyo Marui L96 is a really unique design where the magazine is actually, if you've ever looked at L96s.
That's right.
I
remember now.
Normal L96s will use like a VSR platform and it has a fake magazine where the real gun's counterpart, its magazine would be closer back to the trigger group, and it's just fake. It's just for looks. And then it uses like one of those silly VSR click and drop mags. But the Tokyo Marui actually utilizes the real L96 magazines in its proper placement. And when you do the action of the bolt, when you push it forward, you're actually grabbing the BB from the mag, and then it travels up a long tunnel or tube into where it loads. So they're
feed ramp.
Yeah, they're very susceptible to breaking. I think if you load them facing down,
that's what I remember Ryan saying that.
They will break. So hats off for making them realistic, but
yeah, they're more complex.
Big boo-boo for making them different. So very, very interesting.
Yes, indeed. I agree.
Got anything to say? Anything new in your life, Eric?
New in my life. Well, I'm lost without the Instagram comments.
I know.
I should have. It's my fault for not putting a questionnaire up last night. Of course, the day that we needed, I forgot. My week's off.
It's okay. We forgive you. It was still a good, good ramble and good.
We've had some good rambles.
I'm
Rambling.
good at dragging.
Let me check to see if
conversations.
Instagram's back yet.
Dude, Instagram's borked. Let's see. Things are like kind of loading.
What did they do? What did they do?
Instagram.
Yeah, I mean, like,
It's
I guess
just
if I would have
broken,
known,
man.
we could have had some sort of topic list ready, but we didn't.
That sucks. But it is what it is. I mean, we always work through.
What is on your Christmas list? What is Santa going to bring you this year? What is Santa bringing you? Have you sat on his lap yet?
I've seen him at the mall, but I've just been a little nervous to
A
go
little
ask
scared.
him.
I
He's
can
an
understand that.
intimidating man.
Can I have the Cody
He's
clip on, please?
he's an immortal.
I have a Jerry Cody.
Can I get a Jerry
Does
Cody
Itar
please?
apply to Santa and his elves in his
Hey,
workshop?
Do the elves know how to make PBS 14?
I would say so.
I think they do.
I would guess.
They're infinitely skilled magical creatures.
Immortal beings.
Yeah. I mean, they had to adapt with the times. We're not making choo-choo trains with square wheels anymore, bro. Like,
Choo-choo train.
what
for square
airsoft
wheels.
gun would belong on the island of misfit toys?
The FAMAS. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding.
Come
No,
on,
I
man.
think it's
Come
good. I don't
on.
know.
Whoa!
Come on, man. Probably
This
The hat, that's beautiful.
thing belongs on the island of misfit toys.
I love that.
not ugly. I'm ugly and I'm proud.
It's the Phoenix, man. Come on.
No, not the engine, you dingus.
You
I'm
wanna
talking.
put the Phoenix on the...
No, I'm talking about the
I don't know what kind of would be on the island of misfit toys. I gotta
Alright.
think about it.
Ross. What would be your pick?
Probably the modified PP2000 that's been in retail for 2 years.
The Island of Misfit Toys. That's a hard one.
I know it's a good one. I would
The
honestly,
MG4, unfortunately.
Honestly, the WeTech, the Galaxy, the AAP knockoffs,
fair.
I would put that there.
That's fair. I like that. You said the what? The
Probably made at Amped the modified PP2K because it's been here for like probably 3 years now. Same one.
yeah.
Somebody please buy it. It needs a good home to go to. Looking for a home. It's very sad.
That's
I
fair.
don't know. I'm trying to think what has been an utter failure. That is a good one. The knockoff.
Yeah, I just don't like them.
The knockoff of the AAP.
You put a
Let's-
flat 10 on the island.
Yeah, for sure. That one belongs. Logan
Any-
as a whole just
any
needs to
gun
sit over there.
With splattered grip tape on it should go
Yep,
with that.
yep. Logan's whole MO needs to be put on the island of Misfit Toys.
I'm trying to think. That's. Yeah, I think the FAMAS does belong there. At the end of the day,
So what is on your Christmas list for Santa to bring you?
I don't know, man. I'm just making it through the weeks.
I don't even know either.
It's tough.
We gotta go sit on his lap soon.
We will.
This weekend, this Friday.
All right,
We'll do it.
let's go. Ross Park Mall.
Well, I think we're going anyway. I think we're doing our yearly Christmas.
I don't know if I'll be able to make it.
Unbelievable.
Because of Fracture Skull?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Cry me a river.
I'm
Eric.
really sad.
You blew me off. It happens.
You blew me off. Yeah, but Friday wouldn't have been affected. Come on. Margaritas. Target.
No, I'm.
Sword. and
Everyone's
gun.
getting gift cards this year, bro. I'm sorry. I can't.
No, I'm this year I'm only getting people
I am drained.
essential things. Or not essential things, only I'm getting things for essential people.
Yeah, it's gift cards and my attention.
My presence is my gift.
1985 Toyota Supra. Thank you, Wes Martin.
I'll just ask him.
I already have 2 of those. I don't need another one. Please.
Wow. Can I have one?
Yeah.
Can you buy me one?
They're not that expensive.
No, I don't want one.
I know. Nobody does. That's why I have them all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I want for Christmas.
Me neither.
We'll see.
I don't know why I
Santa
asked
knows
that.
me well enough that
Santa has been watching me.
I think I need to actually get a double-decker snake cage. Instead of them being next to each other, they're on top.
Double deckers in pouch insert.
Yo, I want the Kydex Zin insert.
Yeah, maybe
That's
Santa
an
will bring
easy.
it for
That's
you.
an easy Santa's gift, to be honest.
Santa's workshop probably has a Kydex department.
They better.
I think they're pressing ammunition.
Do you think they're making zins and cigarettes? Do you think they're rolling cigarettes for people for Christmas that have cigarettes on their hands?
I got a
Or
carton
did-
of
or-
cigarettes for Christmas one time. So
Okay,
they
so
better.
he is
carton?
doing it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so
Hell yeah.
Santa's so you don't get put on the naughty list for cigarettes because Santa makes them for you
Yeah,
for
yeah,
Christmas.
yeah.
Okay, I see. What would put you on the naughty list?
Crack.
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 Are you excited? And we got a question.
Oh, hold on.
Are you excited for the new GHK V3 AK-105?
Somebody said that last week. We don't really know about it very well. We'll find out though, right now.
I'm searching it. Oh, okay, good. It's a Reddit thread. We love Reddit.
What's the difference? Let's find
It's
out.
probably updated. It looks good from this picture. Oh, okay, thank you, computer.
I mean, full disclosure, I'm not gonna buy one.
Is it new?
Full steel external. This is 1 month ago.
Okay.
50% more gas storage compared to the V2. Available in green gas and CO2.
That's cool if it has
steel,
more gas.
Full steel fire control group and bolt carrier.
It's probably just more durable and holds more gas.
Yeah, I mean,
That's all. That's all they could really go to. Really, I mean.
yeah, the design is already pretty good. It's confirmed for Q2 in 2025.
We might see the SHOT Show. Who knows?
I'd like to stock them. I mean, I think that'd be really
Yeah, I
cool.
think we should
We
stock.
carry anything GHK?
Oh, the Glock.
Yeah,
that's
the
it.
Glock.
Yeah.
That's all. I think that's all we have.
I'm excited because I personally think like gas blowback AKs, I think they're a better platform than the M4s. I think they just function better. I don't know. That's just my personal opinion.
I think we just have a better reciprocating bolt system.
Yeah, they do, and you can make full travels.
Yeah.
When they full travel,
I know it's satisfying.
it's crazy. But yes, I am excited to see that. Any improvements in the AK world is good by me.
Well, you guys have EG67s or Fractured Skull 2 this weekend.
We should.
There's no reason why we wouldn't. There's no reason why we wouldn't unless they don't allow grenades, which I don't think is the case. I'm not 100% sure. I think. All right. Well,
What I would do though, what I always recommend if you are going and you know you're going to be there, place a pre-order online.
It's easier. What's
yeah.
Tassel?
I was
Yeah.
gonna say Nomad is their own retail space as well. They do retail stuff.
Yeah, but I'm saying
We're
if you want to
going.
if you want to get grenades through us and guarantee that they'll be there, just place an order online, do event pickup, select type in Fracture Skull 2, get what you need, and that way you're guaranteed. Oh, they do. Just double checking. Yeah, we should. If we have them in stock on the website, we'll have them there for you at the
it'd
event.
be easier to just place a pre-order too, though. Save you on time.
Yeah, and I mean, there's probably discount codes floating around or something.
Yeah.
Save yourself a few
Probably
bucks.
are.
And but yeah, we'll be there. I will be there. Should be a fun event.
Yeah, today's the deadline for pre-orders.
Oh, today is the deadline.
Place that. Ooh, place that order.
3
right
p.m.
now.
Do it ASAP
Have an hour.
if you're gonna do it.
If not, we'll have them. I'm sure.
Yeah, we should be good. But yeah, man, get those in. That should be a fun event. I hope the weather isn't like negative 20 degrees. I think it's supposed to be like in the 40s,
Yeah.
which isn't too bad.
No, I think today is the coldest day of the week, to be honest, and it dropped. It was like warmer. It was warmer this morning than it is now.
Yeah, I was really hoping like it. I hope it kind of stays.
No, tomorrow will be the low of 19, high of 30.
Yeah, Saturday 42, 22.
Yeah.
I mean, at least there's no
You'll
rain.
be in buildings hopefully too.
Yeah, and I mean, as long as there's no rain, I don't care.
I'm the same way. As long as it's not so cold the guns have a hard time functioning and there's no. I don't even like. I like playing in the snow. I think it's fun.
Yeah, I
It's
agree.
just as long as the guns don't get damaged.
Yeah, possible rain Sunday. Yeah, so I mean, if you can
Are
get
you
a
staying all
full.
weekend?
No, I'm just gonna do Saturday.
Yeah, that's what I would have done too.
It's
If I was going. I suck. I'm sorry.
okay. But yeah, possible rain Sunday. I mean, I've never really minded rain on Sunday though, because that's like you're packing up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're done. You're packing up. you're going home. And I think like it's cool to like play through that. But to try to muscle an entire Saturday in the cold and rain,
Yeah. Going into another day of airsoft with all of your stuff wet
that too.
and having a hard time drying it if you're camping, because like if it's cold and damp and
Ugh.
if you're camping, good on you. It's gonna be frigid. But it's hard to get your stuff to dry. I remember some of our hotter events and we got them to dry, but like we used to leave. We would play on a Saturday, go back to the trailer and our canopy, and throw our shirts over the internal frame, or like put them out to dry in the trailer on the gun hooks, and then we'd come back the next day and they'd be dry. We had a whole system.
We were efficient, that's for sure.
Yeah,
We definitely knew what we needed to do. But yeah, it should be a lot of fun. I'm excited to play, like we were saying earlier in the live. I like to live. I got a hotel room.
I choose life. Yeah, there you go. Then you can dry yourself if it does get damp.
I don't
you
blame you
sweat.
in the slightest, truthfully.
In that weather, hotel.
Also, like
I'm not camping out when it's snowing.
No.
the hotel that we stayed in for that event, whenever we worked like eons ago, was nice.
Yeah.
It was like downtown Altoona. So.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what's cool in Altoona? All the train museums. Horseshoe Curve is nearby too.
Let's go to the Twains.
oh
I'd rather do that.
I'm not going to be playing Airsoft
I'm
this
playing. I'm
weekend.
looking at Twains.
I'm going to look at the trains.
Yeah, some cool railroading history in that town.
We're
believe
gonna
it or
get a field that's a train car, and it's all Wild West, and we gotta fight between the train cars.
I mean, that'd be hard.
That sounds so dangerous.
And I want to go on top of the train
That's
while it's
no.
moving.
I can't believe you even asked that. That sounds so
we got
dangerous.
people horses on the outside.
Yeah,
You're
why
the
are we
Wild
bringing
West boy.
horses into this?
That's what I'm saying, dude. Where's my horseback airsoft?
Where's my cavalry?
Where's
Where's
the
my
cavalry?
where's my
The
cavalry?
cavalry's here.
Mustang!
You think if I rode up at full speed on a horse with a rubber sword and nailed you with it, you'd be okay?
What if I used my rubber
Melee kill!
What
It's
if I
like
used my rubber as I roll up on the horse.
yeah. And then you would die.
That's amazing. But all right, guys, if you didn't know, this is the Lunchtime Live. We do this once a week, and we do it for an hour from 1 to 2 p.m. Unfortunately, this week was technical difficulties with Instagram being down.
We made the best of it.
As an overall social media platform, so not on our end. So good on us.
I hope.
But if you did not watch this entire live, you can listen to it on Spotify, or you can rewatch it on YouTube once it gets posted. And like I said, we do this every week. Next week is going to be weird.
We have an announcement. I almost forgot. We're giving away an MP40, the one behind me. It's an Instagram giveaway, so go ahead. The rules should be up by now. Go ahead, comment, reshare, like, whatever. I think we're going to be giving it away the Thursday of Christmas. So, go comment, go share, and hopefully await your new World War II gun that you could get for free.
So yeah, join us next week, weirdly enough, on a Thursday, because it is going to be Christmas.
Not next week.
Oh,
Week after that.
the following.
You have no concept of time.
I don't. So next week, sorry, join us Wednesday for the next Lunchtime Live.